I'm always intrigued by how all of us, me included as preachers, remind you that God paid a debt that you could not pay. That God did for us what we could not do for ourselves. That he gave his only begotten Son that liberated us and saved us from sin and oppression. What a joy it is to be able to declare that and rest in the fact that God has done for us and paid a debt that we could not pay. But I want to talk about the debt you must pay. I want to talk about the debt you must pay. It's so easy to escape and say, oh, God has done it all, and God has paid it all, and God paid it all. And we sing those hymns, all those great theologies that we can sometimes rest in. But you must not forget that there is a debt that we must pay. A great philosopher said on one occasion that one must pay for the space that he occupies in life. To live an entire life and never think that you owe for the time and space that God has granted you. And so it was when the children of Israel found themselves in exile. The temple was destroyed, and the prophet Haggai is raised up to begin to challenge them, to say to them, guess what? You owe a debt. Convicted because I owe so much. I owe so much to my people. Our kids cannot fail us. We have to always challenge our children. They owe that. May God convict us for making them think that they are entitled instead of them owing. Too many people have done too much, regardless of where they go. But they need to go somewhere. Oh, yes, he paid a debt that we could never pay, but he left a whole lot of stuff for us to pay. We owe him our lives. We owe him our praise. We owe him. The older I get, the more convicted I get. Oh, God, forgive me for not paying my debt. Have I paid enough for all that he's done for me? Oh, we shouldn't have to harass you to give him praise. We shouldn't have to be high-paid cheerleaders and be aggravating you and annoying you, turn to your neighbor and all that kind, give somebody a high five. When you walk up in this house, you ought to let the Lord's name be praised. From the rising of the sun to the going down of the same, he's worthy to be praised. I owe him. Don't know how much longer I'll live, but I owe him for the rest of my life. I'm going to give him all the glory. I'm going to give him all the praise. I don't know who I'm talking to today, but I want you to run out of here not feeling entitled, not feeling, but just thanking God. Thank you for everything. I ain't even going to try to enumerate. I just thank him. Old folks said, I thank him for my health.